Hello, my name is Candace Condry, and I did my research study on brain activity during lucid dreaming. This was for the class Psych 440, which is biopsychology with Dr. Browning. So, what is lucid dreaming? Lucid dreaming is when an individual is aware that they are in a dream and can often control events in their dream, but they are unable to leave the dream. It has also been described as a hybrid sleep-wake cycle. So, lucid dreaming most often occurs during REM sleep, which is rapid eye movement sleep. Research also shows that individuals experiencing lucid dreams were also found to have LR eye movement. This just means that their eyes would move all the way to the left and all the way to the right 2 times during their lucid dream. There is also no known cause for sure of what exactly causes lucid dreaming. About 55% of adults have experienced at least one lucid dream in their lifetime, and 23% of adults experience lucid dreams often. So, although there is no known cause for lucid dreams, there are some factors that may influence whether or not you have one. These factors include what you're thinking of right before you go to sleep, your age, as children are more likely to have lucid dreams, the quantity of your sleep or how much sleep you get that night, and the quality of your sleep or how well you sleep that night. During this semester, I was actually lucky enough to be able to do my own sleep study, and I did it with people at Barton College, whether that be undergraduate students, graduate students, coaches, faculty, staff, and I ended up with 29 participants total. And out of my 29 participants, I had 12 that experienced a lucid dream at least one time in their life. And whenever I asked questions, a few that had a strong correlation between experiencing lucid dreams was that most people said that most of their lucid dreams that they experienced were unpleasant. While some were pleasant, most of them were unpleasant. Another correlation I found was most people experienced a lucid dream whenever they were getting a good night's sleep, and the average was around 8 hours. Another correlation I found was stress or anxiety often cause a lucid dream. So that goes back to when I was talking about earlier, what you're thinking of before you go to sleep could have an influence on whether or not you experience a lucid dream that night. So to study brain activity while we're sleeping, doctors use EMG or fMRI tests. When an individual is sleeping, their brain is usually relatively inactive. During a lucid dream, certain parts of the brain wake up and your brain is in a hybrid sleep-wake cycle. This information was received through EMG tests. Regions of the brain that are active during sleep are the prefrontal cortex, parietal cortex, and lateral middle temporal cortex. During lucid dreaming, there is hypoactivity in these areas, which means that these areas don't get the activity that they usually get during normal sleep. Hyperactivity occurs in the anterior prefrontal cortex, bilateral inferior parietal lobe, and inferior and middle temporal gyrus. This means that areas of the brain that are usually active during normal dreams are less active during a lucid dream, and some areas of the brain that are inactive during normal dreams are hyperactive during lucid dreams. And in the prefrontal lobe and the temporal lobes, during a lucid dream, low gamma frequency cortical activity occurs. So actually, lucid dreams have been shown to help cure nightmares. During a lucid dream, individuals can often control what happens next, and they are aware that what they are experiencing is not real and that it's just a dream. This could benefit those with frequent nightmares by allowing them to personalize their nightmares and get themselves out of bad situations. Lucid dreams can also help decrease the frequency of nightmares for these individuals. Lucid dreams are a fiasco that researchers still do not completely understand to this day. They are relatively rare, with about half of the population able to experience a lucid dream. Learning what exactly happens in the brain during a lucid dream has been very interesting for me. The research done throughout this semester has broadened my knowledge of not only lucid dreaming, but sleep in general. Dr. Browning was a tremendous help throughout the semester by providing me with all of the resources and support I needed to not only complete this project, but complete my own study as well. Learning about sleep has allowed me to better understand the brain and how it responds to sleep. If I were to do this project again, one change I would make is I would have gained more participants for my sleep study to get more specific results. Thank you for listening.